so sorry about Michael Hing. So sorry about Michael Hing.
Hello, everybody.
What a dirtbag.
Welcome to Dragon Friends.
Oh, look at this fine
Microphones.
Wow.
G'day, everyone. How you guys going? You well?
What a handsome
Thank you all so much for coming.
Two. Well, isn't this civilized?
What's civilized?
Well, look, everyone's having dinner. It's nice.
It's nice. Dinner and a show.
Everyone's
Must be nice.
Must be
I'd
nice.
like to give a special welcome. Where I got to find the
What are you doing?
Wait for it. It's going to be
What's
awesome.
going on?
Go.
Okay. Well, while Alex is finding that
Dewey
person.
Damp Dick here? Dewey Damp Dick? No, I didn't make it. Splashly Slipson? Yay! Splashly made it.
There was also someone in our...
did a competition and gave away tickets to people who gave their wettest character names.
Because on the count of it raining.
Yeah.
So what's
and
the-
also
Hang on.
wait-
Let's calm down for a
Slushburt
second.
of Gushing Well. Yeah.
What about the one that I
Welcome,
suggested?
Slushburt. No, I didn't even share that one.
Hang on, everyone. Hello, this is Dragon Friends. We're doing a comedy show about Dungeons and Dragons. We should give some context. I'm Michael. I'm DMing. Should we go around the horn and introduce ourselves?
I was just going to say it. I thought you were going to do a welcome to country.
Who was?
Alex. She said deep wet dick and like...
I'm confused by that entirely. Tom.
Hi, my name's Tom.
It's
I play the
Tom.
piano and I play a bard.
Good stuff. Hold your applause till the end, otherwise it'll take too long.
Yeah, my name's Eden, and I'm an old-timey newspaper editor.
It's not true.
I rushed here after my job because I gotta tell you, sales are down. Sales are down on the broadsheets. Tom?
I'm a guest, dipshit.
Yeah, but you're right next to me.
It's been a nightmare.
I'm Demi Lardner. I play Dinner Bunchabout, a pity wizard who's very divorced.
I'm Simon Greiner. I am a dog who a wizard turned into a boy.
Can we not do bits because people won't understand? Because what we're trying, I hate that I have to explain.
Such a
After
bossy
10.
mood tonight.
I know. It's just that here's what's happened. You notice I'm
Okay.
wearing a suit tonight.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Here's what's happened. We've been doing this podcast for 10 years.
Yeah.
I recently got a new comedy manager, and she's here tonight. I'm trying to put on a good show for her. Okay.
She's not my comedy
So
manager.
could you not fuck around, please?
So your
All right.
policy is,
Is that-
all right, comedy show, no bits.
Yeah.
I just
Stop
feel like we need
doing
to give
jokes.
context for who we are and what we're doing.
Oh.
And if we're saying a dog wizard thing or a newspaper editor, there will be morons in the audience who get confused, by which I mean our fans. Now,
Is that why you put on makeup before the show?
we make up on every show, because otherwise we get shiny.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I don't. If
Sometimes-
if you need it though.
Sometimes you've got to give yourself permission to shine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My name is
true.
Simon Greiner. I play Cherion Valeriant, a human fighter.
And my name's Alex Lee, and I play duck with arms called Polly Waddle.
Alex, no bits.
That's true.
No, that time, that accusing Alex of doing a bit there, as a bit, will be confusing to the morons, Simon, won't it?
Our wonderful guests here tonight are not morons.
Shout out, morons.
Oh
Look at
no,
that.
the morons turned out tonight.
And we are very blessed tonight to have a wonderful guest player this evening. You would know him as the recently announced host of the Australian baking show. It's Tom Walker.
Yes. Bake for
That's
life.
right, Michael. I am the host of there's only one name for it, the Australian Baking Show. It's the Great Australian Bake Off. But also, I got announced in, I think, the Daily Mail as Tom Baker, so you're doing fine.
Thanks for
good.
joining us.
It's an honor to be here, and it's great to check back in on the show, see that you've got actively worse at starting it, all of you.
Yep.
From reading off a list on a phone that wasn't unlocked at the start of the episode to constant overtalk and starting by saying microphones. It's just a blessing to be back with the Dragon Friends. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Tom.
And every night's a crash. Now, there was also someone who got into our Instagram comments and said they're coming here for the first time tonight and they'd been a fan for a long time. Oh, shout out the person at the top. What's your name? Spanner. Hello, Spanner. That seems like a fake name. Are you here for the first time
Spanner.
because you're traveling from a place? Yes. Where? Canberra.
Oh,
Hot damn.
cool.
yeah.
We were having a discussion, and you don't have to answer this question.
Yeah, no, but you do.
But we were having a discussion backstage, and this is 100% true, about a friend of ours who's moved to Canberra 10 years ago or so, and they've recently started attending all kinds of sex parties in Canberra. Is that they said it was a common thing in Canberra. Your take, Spanner?
With my 10-month-old son at home with his father, I don't know about the sex party.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Can we talk to him?
Did you?
Just joking.
What's your friend's name? I'll find out.
Anthony Albanese. And he loves to fuck. All right, are you guys ready to play some motherfucking Dungeons and Dragons? Previously on Dragon Friends, our heroes, hot on the tail of the marauding cult of the dragon, tracked their hideout to a series of caves hollowed into a cliff base of a plateau where they robbed a treasure cave, dabbled with an investigative monk, and tamed their very own ash drake. Then, posing as cultists, they infiltrated the dragon cult's dragon hatchery, where they were recognized by, fought and defeated local cultist heavyweight Langdedrosa Sianrath. And as such, our heroes have now been hailed, inexplicably, as the new leaders of the local chapter of this evil cult. You stand over Sianrath's muscly body, dead, cleft in twain by Arfan Bortnam's broadsword.
All right.
Arfan, what do you do?
Ah, that felt good. Love to cut a man when it in half when it's clean. Real clean. You can see his. Oh. Oh, he's not alive anymore.
Well, that's what happens, Orphan, when you kill someone.
Well, look, he was in an evil cult. Look at all these eggs. Yuck, I hate eggs. Great source of protein, but I don't like them.
Wow, I've never seen you shown this sort of remorse before.
Yeah, well,
I know you get sad when you talk about your environment a lot and don't confront the actual sad death that you cause right in front of you.
oh, hey, boy, the sky sure is blue today.
Oh, he's not doing well. We're also inside in a
We're in a
cave.
cave.
He's making assumptions.
Hey, I wonder if the sky's blue, still blue outside. I'm gonna go check on it.
You know what, Orphan? I've
What?
got a little tip for you. Do you like tips?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get that same feeling in your everyday life, that nice, smooth, satisfied feeling, you get a stick of butter, and then you warm up the knife,
Yes.
and then you slice through that stick of butter. Feels just like cleaving a body in half, but without the thoughts of regret and sadness that follow.
Also, you're halfway to toast.
Yeah. And a convenient way to heat up that knife is just to pop it in the toaster.
The snooty cashier you'd previously met approaches you. Well, it appears there's been some sort of misunderstanding here. I didn't realize head office was sending out new managers. And you're all definitely cultists, right?
Love
Yes,
to.
evil cultists.
And which...
We are pro-evil.
No, what's your favorite evil thing to do?
Ooh, trick my friend into killing himself with a knife and a toaster. That's number one on my evil things.
That is very evil.
Oh, I like drowning puppies in blood.
Wow. In blood, you say?
Oh, yes. Do you want to hear about more evil things, or is that enough?
No, what about you there, sad-looking man? What do you think's evil?
I kicked a kid over a fence.
What kind of fence?
A high one, so it was a hard kick. And he kicked his sister through it, so that was even harder.
I'm going to make you do a deception check, because I don't think
Okay.
you've actually done that.
All right.
So you got to be 15. 'cause
Where's
that
my
feels,
deception?
in alphabetical order.
Okay. I got yeah.
6 plus 1 is 7.
Yeah.
The snooty man goes, really? You kicked a child over a very high fence, did you?
Yeah.
Your legs look weak.
Yeah, I do actually fall over a lot, and that has become an issue.
You know what? I've got a teenage son. Could you kick him over a fence?
Wait, is he here?
And scurrying out of, I don't know, a bedroom carved into a cave wall is none other than, do you have a name for yourself?
Arthur.
Is Arthur
Valonius.
played by wonderful Tom Walker. Tom, can you describe Arthur to us?
Arthur is a approximately 17-year-old boy. He has a wispy teenage mustache, and just looking at him, you know he's no good. He's walking around with a kind of hunch but a tensed core.
And Arthur's thing is that he's a talented young wizard, isn't he?
Oh, yes.
And he's been sent to a gifted and talented program.
Yes. He's covered in badges from his many accomplishments. He clinks as he walks towards you and as his robe swifts the cave floor.
Arthur, come here. What was your name again, sorry?
My name is Dinner.
Dinner's gonna try and kick you.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. I'm ever so good at dodging, don't you know? And he points to a badge that has someone going, whoa! Making the shape of a bracket.
Okay, well, so the dodging is clearly allowed then, because you said my legs are weak. You didn't say they're slow and to the left.
Yeah, you can try. This is we're gonna play this via dice.
Okay.
So now you've got it'll be an athletics check. It's
Okay.
The child's there, it's a 10, but then it's opposed against your dexterity.
Okay.
Okay.
So for those of you listening at home,
Go. That's a 17.
And what did you get?
7.
7. Damn, Arthur gets fucking booted.
Off I go!
He is kicked directly into a wall.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage.
Yep, you got it. At the academy, they often commented on my aerodynamicness.
Now, you're probably wondering what our next... Oh, sorry, did you want to do something?
Well, I was just gonna. I was wondering why you let me do that. That was weird.
Why I let you kick my son?
Yeah.
He needs to learn character.
Okay.
He needs to build character. I worry the academy's being too soft on him, you see.
I see. Right.
And
he
so-
does have a lot of badges, and they can't be.
Did you say badges or bad jizz?
He has a lot of bad jizz that's all over his pants. I can see it.
Don't look at that.
All right. Before he crinkled when he got up from being kicked into the wall. So much comes on there.
Right, which one of you is the leader of this pack?
Well, can I just say, if you're trying to work on character, think about something that they really want, and that should give you some drive as to what your character actually is, if they know what they are searching for.
Oh, you're talking about establishing a story engine.
Oh, so you do know about this.
Oh, do you listen to script notes too?
I simply must wrest control back from this narrative, says the snooty man.
Look, we don't actually have it. We don't actually have a leader. We're just sort of like a loose coalition, I would say.
Right, well, I can't talk to all of you. It's too messy. Elect one person for me to speak to.
If you talk to me, I'll do it in rhyme.
Oh, Daddy, please, not the rhyming
Let
one.
me rhyme to the boy. The boy needs someone to rhyme to him.
Daddy,
Do you rhyme to
please.
your son, do you?
I don't know how this is going to work, but okay. You're probably wanting to catch up with the main raiders who have headed to Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, that seems such a dark and twisted fate.
oh,
Okay.
You go ahead. I'll do all my rhyming at the end. You do all. I'll do it real quiet.
Come
at
on,
the end.
Spruce Goose.
They're
That's all right.
heading west, and then they'll take the coast road north towards Baldur's Gate. The quickest way there is to take the river Chiontha, which flows directly west from here and will take you to Baldur's Gate. Now, I don't know if any of you have a boat, but
I have a boat. Look, for only 6 easy payments of $12.99, you too can have a magical folding boat. And I take out my folding boat. It's in a box, and it folds out. And be like, it's got 2 modes, regular and larger. Larger can fit up to the amount of people that
Yes, we have a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a boat.
And my dog. And my dog.
And your dog.
And my dragon.
We're not bringing the dragon. Come on.
It's my dragon.
Can't the dragon just fly behind us?
Oh, can't you just walk?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Hold on. You can fly behind us.
also,
You want me to give up my seat for a dragon?
I don't think either of you have to be there. I'm going to stretch out.
can I make a suggestion? You're a duck, right?
Yeah.
I reckon you could swim.
Oh, well, we could all do lots of things, couldn't we? But maybe sometimes we just like to sit up, put our little flappy feet up, and read a magazine. Did you ever think about that?
I love putting my flappy feet up.
I'm the leader. Everyone shut up.
Finally.
Polly-
No
He's the
one wanted
leader.
to hear his thing.
Okay
Now,
then.
these main raiders, are we pro or anti them?
They work for us. We're the cultists,
And they're good, and raiders are part of us. Good, just confirming. You know, that's an important part of communication. Main raiders, so we're going to catch up with them, and what do you want us to do with them?
You're from management. You
Yes,
should
this
know.
this is a test for you. We're trying to make sure you're on top of everything.
Well, I'm
okay?
definitely on top of everything.
Yeah, all right. So answer the question.
I know everything's happening.
Go ahead.
And what's an example of something we might say when we reach these main raiders?
So he immediately gets really flustered at this point, and he's like, "Well, I mean, of course, I know what to say. I mean, it's just that I've been included in the high levels of the cult. I'm not some sort of low-level person people don't tell anything to. I'm a very big deal here. I don't
You
just
seem
run
like you're panicking, buddy.
what?
Oh, yeah, well,
You
tell
really-
us the biggest secret you know about the cult.
Yeah.
We used to bring back undead dragons. Wait, you know that, don't you? You know
Obviously.
that.
Now
I
that
know
was
that.
that was a test because you shouldn't have said that out loud, should you? Even if it was to us.
No.
Your son's here. Is he part of the cult? Is he high up in the cult?
Yes, absolutely. I'm the highest you can get at my age range, and I'm really excited to turn 18 for a lot of reasons.
Is he in like the Boy Scouts of the cult?
Yes. Yeah, he's in the Boy Scouts of the cult.
What's it called?
What is the name of the Boy Scouts in the cult?
Dragon Cub.
That's cute as hell.
Yeah.
You're in the Cubs, so you're in the top level of the Cubs.
Hey, guy,
Yes?
what'd you say about undead dragons?
Well, you would know this because.
I mean, I would, but I've suffered a head injury. So,
You would know that previously we spent a lot of our time here in the East trying to bring back undead dragons.
Okay, so literally just told you not to say that out loud.
Yeah, but
so
he
that-
asked, so
yeah, I
I'm
know,
supposed to-
and so it's the second time that you've answered, isn't it? In the in a place where other people are. So, all right, you just tell me everything you know, so I can tell you what not to say next time. Okay,
This
because it's a
also-
learning experience.
This also feels like a trap.
It's not.
Are you gonna get mad at me?
No, I promise I won't.
Okay. It's just you've got a gun.
Yes, but right now it's uncocked.
That's what we call a friendly gun.
Well, I was just saying that we focused all of our efforts, and you would know this as members of the cult. We focused all of our efforts on bringing back undead dragons.
Yes.
And now we've got this breeding program here of black dragons from the hatchery, and we're gonna use them to raise an army, and then bring back the queen of dragons, Tiamat. I'm sure you've all heard of her, etc.
right.
You know, you saw the
And
graffiti
you know,
outside.
and you know how to spell this name, you know? Yeah, Tiamat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Oh, yeah,
Correct,
that's how
10
I
points.
spell it too. Yeah.
10
good.
points.
And the thing is, since
yeah,
you're going
right.
to Baldur's Gate, though, to catch up with the main raiders, I was wondering if you could do me a little favor. Could you please take my son for a bit?
I don't want to.
Isn't he needed in the Cubs?
No, actually, I've outgrown their need for me. I've trained them to exist without needing me at all.
Oh.
Now I can go wherever I want, except I have to go back to stupid school.
He's just got to go back to the academy, and all you've got to do is take him on your boat, go down the river with him, and I promise he's not weird. And he doesn't do any weird stuff at night. And that thing about him turning about 18 was not about pornography. So it's going to be fine.
You know what? I say we take him.
All right, let's take him.
Yes,
Because
no,
a
we can
warrior
mold him.
must be tested in the fires of battle and return a man or return not at all. Not a man, but just meat.
All right, can I get each of you, except for Tom, to make each of you except for Arthur, to make a perception check, a wisdom check. You got to make 15. If anyone that's 15, let me know.
No. I perceive nothing.
19.
19?
Not
okay,
me.
Dinner Munchabout, you notice that Arthur has a crazy haircut. What's your crazy haircut?
It's a beautiful brown bowl cut that kind of just sits limply around the head, perfectly, like a straight line.
Yeah.
And as
A Lloyd Christmas?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was picturing more like one of the Ramones if he hadn't washed in a few months. Just
yeah.
greasy.
And as Arthur turns around and the hair slightly moves, you see some tattoos through there, which you think are beneath the hair.
Okay.
He has a tattooed head.
Head
All right.
tats.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, are we heading out, guys?
Yes.
All right. Well, while we walk away, I'm saying like, "Hey, good job on that, champion." You and then as we're walking away, I get on my stone of fast speech, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's yes, it's dinner. Hi, yes, no, Cool, yeah. No, 3 times he just said it straight out loud
No,
what the truth
what?
was. So I
What?
think you need to demote him or
What?
at least put him back into training. Plus, we're babysitting his son now, so I don't know what's going on there. All right, bye.
Now, are you faking that, or are you actually telling that to someone?
I'm just holding my hand.
That's
up
the
to my
hardest.
head.
That's the hardest kind of acting when you've got to pretend to be on the phone and no one's on the phone. But you've got to You've got to wait and like they're in your head.
I'm really good at it because when you go to Adelaide Fringe, there's a lot of people you know and you don't want to talk to. So you have to do a lot of like, yeah, but wait.
Or you're
Yes.
like, look, I'll be right in the surgery. Just give him 50 cc's of pentathianol and I'll
Give
be
him
right
50
there.
cc's and 4 Doritos, I'll be right there.
Okay, so because you're faking
more
it,
Doritos.
because you're faking it, it's a performance check.
Okay.
I'll say it's easy. You got to beat 10.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You rolled an 8.
No, it's a 9. And also it's in the crack sort of
Also, it's
there.
almost a 20.
It's almost a 20.
Cocked,
so
re-roll.
it's almost
Okay,
a
you can
20.
re-roll.
Alright, I'm going to do it in here.
Roll in the bowl.
12.
Okay, all right. He buys it. He goes,
Yeah.
please don't hurt me.
No, just learn.
Let's take care of my son.
Literally didn't offer to hurt you.
What?
Or threaten, I guess, is what that would be.
Okay, so you guys head down to the river. There, you take a ladder down the backside of the cliff face down to a forest, and then little streams there meet up with a roaring river that is flowing to the west. Arfin, you've got the boat. What do you do?
Go gadget boat.
So, Arfin, you take out your foldable boat
And I
put it
put-
into large mode. I
Yeah,
guess?
but put it in large mode. I think it's got sails. I think it's
Okay.
got room for like 16 people or something.
Okay, so how are you?
I want to say 32 people, 86 people.
How-
It's a galleon, I hear. Galleon cannons.
No cannons. I think
cannons.
it's. I will allow it. It is row powered.
Robert, no sail.
There is
Rope
one
out.
sail.
It's a fish comes coming out the back of it.
Fish what?
That's
Now,
eggs.
Eggs.
I want you to explain to me how you are going to set up the boat and get
Yes.
everyone into the boat.
Okay, duck. Take the crow's nest.
When
No,
you say-
because you put the duck in, then we're not gonna have to be able to have my dog in there, and I have all this grain,
This what?
so
right.
it's not gonna work.
Eden, start. Look, I want Eden you to talk me through what the boat is in your hands. You unfold it. Then what do you do?
I press the
Explain to
I
me.
press the button. I don't press the button while it's on the ground. I take the box to the water,
Uh-huh.
and I maybe I stab my sword in to test the appropriate depth,
Uh-huh.
and then I press the button, and the boat gets big.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tie the boat to, say, a tree
Uh-huh.
or a stump.
Okay.
And then I'm going to unfurl the gangplank, and then I'll say, "All aboard!"
Great. Who's getting on the boat?
My dragon. I walk the dragon. I'm on the dragon. The dragon, like, we both get on the boat.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get on my dog, and the dog walks onto the boat.
What are you gonna do to us?
Nothing. I'm just asking what you're doing. There's no traps. There's no traps.
Seems like
Then
a
why
trap.
did you ask him to explain how he's setting up the boat? Then
You're making it out like a
you're
trap.
no, you're being weird. And you're doing those little lips that you do when you're like, yeah,
hurt anybody?
Oh, Hing's little lips.
These
Suspicious
tricksy little
These are
lips.
just my lips.
Ah,
I just have lips.
Yeah, and you're doing them.
you're doing it.
What do we think about that?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, they're softly pursed when you're doing something suspicious.
I'm not doing anything suspicious. I just asked you to explain how you'd set up a boat, because I think there are things that could go wrong.
Well,
that
clearly
might go
I'm
wrong.
I'm helping because I'm like the EDC guy. I know that everything has gone right with this boat. I fixed the things
Yeah.
that he obviously fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I hoist the mizzen. The mainsail's flapping, luffing rather, but I tighten it off with a hutch notch.
and then
and
I
then-
just retie that to something normal, and then we're fine.
Okay, and now you're casting away.
Yeah, as soon as
So
everyone's
you want
on
me
it-
up in the crow's nest?
Yeah, you can look around and
I
stuff.
like to call it a duck nest.
You call it whatever you want.
Those crows think they've got the monopoly on nests.
Hey, look, I got no beef with crows.
Yeah,
man.
well, you're about to.
Okay, that's a you thing.
We're calling it a duck nest, and I'm getting up there.
All right.
And it's gonna make it nice.
Who's gonna sail the boat? Who's in charge?
We
Who's driving the
went
boat?
to a private school.
Well, it's my boat, And I've got a helmet on. I don't see anyone else wearing a helmet.
Wait
Will
a
you
second.
do the-
Hang on a second. And I look at the badges of Arthur. Is there a badge there that has a little prick sailing a boat?
There's a young man sailing a boat, yes.
Maybe Arthur's going to be the best to do
All
this.
right, but I'm still a captain.
You can be the captain. They don't really do much anything.
All right, Arthur, do your thing.
All right, then.
And he comes his pants.
Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, come on.
Okay, the other thing though, the one that's relevant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What shall we do with a drunken
No.
dark elf?
Oh.
This badge is for shanty singing.
Okay.
Oh, that's offensive.
Yeah, that's racist.
Not all dark elves are drunk.
Early in the fantasy morning. By the second round, you tire of him.
I'm gonna go.
By the second.
I'm gonna go stand next to the spinny wheel.
The steering
The
wheel,
helm.
whatever the helm.
The helm.
You used so many other words. How did you turn steering wheel into spinny
Spinning
wheel?
Spinny wheel. Spinnaker. Got it. Ding, ding,
No,
ding.
Spinnaker is the name of a boat, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't
No,
a spinnaker
it's
a
a
type
part
of
of a boat.
grass?
I think of spanakopita.
That's a
It's
sail.
a sail.
Thank you.
Camera. Thank
Spanner's
you.
like, fucking get in the boat and go
Thank-
down the river. Jesus Christ.
Thank you to our guest from the nation's landlocked capital.
They've got a lake. A beautiful man-made
Okay,
lake.
can we take off? We start?
Yeah, let's
we start
go.
going?
Okay, so
I
it is 3 days sail down the river to Baldur's Gate.
I want to put my arm around young Artie
Oh god.
as he's on the thing. I'd be like, "So, first mate, Artie, is it okay if I talk?"
Absolutely, I thrive under positions of authority.
So, what's it like growing up in a cult?
Oh, wonderful. Except for mother and father.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
Oh, I just do so well all the time, and all they want is more.
Like better grades, more. They want you like more blood sacrifices.
Yeah, all of it.
Oh no.
All I do is win, and it's never enough. I just want to have time to myself to do whatever I want.
All you do is win,
Yes.
Win?
Yes.
Win?
Yes.
no matter what.
Yes.
Arthur reveals to you his deepest dream, what he wants to do once he graduates from the academy.
Ideally, what I do after I graduate, you know, summa cum laude.
Never say that again.
Sorry, I spent a semester abroad in ancient Rome, and it's hard to switch back. When I graduate really well,
Somehow worse.
I'll open up just a little shop and sell awards. So,
What?
so everyone can feel what it's like to be good at something.
Just like little plastic trophies.
Like a trophy, you can come in and be like, wow, today you were the best at purchasing.
Did you say you can come in it?
What?
No,
No.
you said a trophy you can come in. I didn't make that up, man. Wind
You
it
can
back,
come,
people.
no, you can like come into the store.
Oh, okay, good.
Just stand
But I
outside.
like the cut of your jib.
Oh, stop.
Reminds me of a game we'd play at
Oh.
school.
What's the game
So-
called?
Where we'd all stand around a badge and jerk off, and the last one to...
It's called Soggy Badge.
Yes!
Now, so Eden, is Arfan steering or is Arthur steering? Who's steering?
No, he's steering, but I'm standing
We've
next to him.
crashed.
I'm gonna get Arthur to make let's make it a dexterity check to make sure you can sail a boat.
All right.
It's easy because you've done it before. You have an advantage, and you got to beat 10.
That is a 14, my friend.
Nice. Okay, so the first night passes with no incident. In the morning, you wake up, and Arthur has been up all night steering the boat,
Oh.
and he's very sleepy now.
Oh, I'm oh so tired. I need sleep because I'm young.
What?
It's when I do my growing.
So someone else is gonna have
What
to take.
about you, Charion? Sorry to interrupt. Charion,
Yeah.
what about you? I mean, you're a fancy lad. Surely you grew up around boats and things of that
Do I
nature?
have boats in my kingdom of ironwood?
Nah, you're pretty much a hill guy. But
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, you want to be a cart boy.
Yeah, I'm a cart boy. I love wheels.
Well, I can do all right, here's what we're going to do. You have the wheel. I'll pretend to be the pedals of the cart so that you don't feel weird about steering without touching. Oh, it's horses.
Yeah, so how about I just whip you?
Oh, no. Well, if that's what you need to be good at boating.
I don't, but I can do it if that's something you want me to
All right.
do.
Does anyone else want to take control of the boat?
I'll take
to let
control.
Arthur-
Hey, Ernie, why don't you sing them a song? Inspire them.
Yeah, sea shanty.
Well, this one's not gonna rhyme because apparently everyone fucking hates that. And that's when you notice that Ernie has been stewing for an entire day. Everyone on this boat is a cunt. Everyone on this boat is a giant piece of shit. And some of you I don't know. Some of you are young and have their life ahead of them. To you I say, fuck off and die. Fuck off and die.
Everyone on this boat is a cunt.
So, is Dinner's enjoying the song?
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, how does everyone react to the song?
So inspiring. Wow.
Yeah, I really like it.
I love these songs from the olden days. You don't know what they're about.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I love covers because they can be about anything.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to know somewhere there was a boat where everyone wasn't good friends, unlike this one.
You know what, Hing? I'm so inspired by this sea shanty that I just put the pedal to the metal on the old boat. I just take it for a spin down the
So
river.
you like
and-
slightly adjust the sails?
Hell yeah, I
Right.
do.
You can have some bardic inspiration.
Hell
Take one of my
yeah.
dice,
Okay,
baby.
so
Do I
now
get a
we're-
D8? D8 bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I guess it's like misinterpreted bardic inspiration. I
Hell
didn't necessarily want to give
yeah.
it to you,
As,
but
okay, so because of that, I'll let you speed through the second day of sailing.
Yes.
But as we get to the night, the evening,
Oh.
everyone make a perception check. You got to beat 5. It's pretty obvious. Did anyone beat 5?
Oh, no.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yep.
So, Chari and Valeria, you see up ahead some splashing and sploshing in the river, and 2 people are clearly under distress in the way of your boat, and they are unable to swim.
A man overboard or already over. He dives in.
And swims over to them.
Yeah.
These are 2 young women, Arietta and Zelina, who are drowning.
You can tell that by looking at them.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you a story.
That's the first thing they say as they're drowning.
No. Hi, my name's Arietta.
They got
My
names.
sister Zelina. They're drowning. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab each of them under one arm and like lay back and get floating. And I'm gonna call out to my Ash Drake. Ash Drake, help us!
So your dragon's going to fly from the boat then and try and scoop the 3 of you up.
We'll just try to pull us back, or at least.
Do you have Did you take a rope with you?
Hold
when
on to
you
his
jumped
tail.
over?
I'm going to give a rope to the dragon.
I have a
Okay.
rope. We all have a rope. It's just in the fucking bag of shit you have. You just have a rope.
I think
Everybody
what Hing is saying is there's a difference between a rope on the boat and a rope in the hand of someone who's like jumped off to save drowning people, and also whether he tied it to the boat.
Yeah, there's famously no ropes on boats.
No. I'm asking what Simon did.
I'm
not
treading
saying-
water. I'm keeping them afloat, and I've called for my drake.
Okay.
Okay, so your dragon flies out, and I guess for you then it's a strength roll to make sure you can stay afloat with 2 people. But it's quite heavy. Obviously, there's 2 people there. So
Athletics.
yeah, athletics. You got to beat 15.
Yeah, it's 19, baby.
Beautiful day to be on the river, huh?
uh-oh, he's really upset.
Your dragon scoops the 3 of you out of the water and brings you back to the boat. Now there is 10 people on the boat, I think.
I love it here. Party! I crack open the minibar.
There's a mini bar on the. What's in the mini bar?
Absolutely. You gave me a magic item, Michael. You think I wasn't going to research it and possibly doctor the rules on it?
What was the magic item you got?
The folding boat.
Oh, and there's a mini bar. What's in the mini bar?
Grey Goose.
It's high-end alcohol.
Actually, it is. Because it's the big version. There's a small version, a medium, and a large. The big version's got the good shit. But you can only sail it on a big body of water.
You can't just open it on like a bathtub or
Yeah,
something
no,
like
you
that.
can't.
Just because if you want to drink, you just smash half your house just to get a Grey Goose.
Sorry, yoo-hoo, there's 2 wet ladies on the boat.
Yeah.
2 wet ladies, 55.
Bingo.
So I've got a perception check of 14. I'm trying to see if they're okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you see that so you're just looking for their like health stats.
Vitals,
That's what you're.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I could tell their names just from looking at them, that's for sure.
Oh,
What do you think their names are?
Zayeta.
Wrong,
and Tanya. It's Tanya Zayeta.
Arietta and Zelina
Yep.
Inova are fine. They are okay.
I'll wrap them up in my
Right.
jacket. They're probably cold. I'll just put my coat on.
Arthur, have you ever seen 2 women almost drown to death?
Few times, yes.
I'm not
What?
quite sure.
Huh?
He's got a badge on his sash that's like 2 women with X's for eyes.
And just as I say that, I put my arm on him and I go, "You've lived a troubled life." And I try and give him a hug and I try and have a look at the tattoos under his hair just a little bit. Sneakier
okay.
just while he does that.
Okay, so you see that the tattoos on his head are arcane sigils, and you also notice that the elaborate haircut that he has is a wig,
What?
tattooed scalp and wig.
I try. That sigh that I just did in your ear, that I was just, you smell great.
Shouldn't be saying such things to me.
Alright. I take a step back and I turn back to the 2
Shouldn't be
naked.
saying such things, for they're not soon forgotten.
Okay.
Shouldn't be commenting on smells to Arthur. Now Arthur knows how you feel about smells, about Arthur's smells.
No. It's just that's.
Seems there's more sniffs in the future for you, my friend.
Okay, buddy, just relax. As we got
I
company
make these
here, we have
smells
to.
every day.
Okay, Zenobia, how are you doing? Are you alive?
Hello.
The two.
Tom and I said our wedding vows on this stage.
You notice that the 2 women who have just been pulled out of the drink are twins. They are twin sisters, and they speak eerily in tandem. They speak entirely together, in unison.
In rhyme.
Like those girls from the news.
From
New-
Australia Zoo.
Zoo.
Yeah. Yes.
When we were writing the story.
Are they doing a better job than her? Than those 2?
Yeah, they're nailing it. They're
Okay,
nailing it.
okay.
Yeah. And they say, "Thank you so much for saving us, brave man, and your wonderful strong dragon pulled us out of the river. We love you."
Oh, well, I love you too, as I love all my fellow people. This is weird, right?
Who are you saying that to?
To everyone else, like,
What's weird?
these two people are one people.
How-
These
how-
2 people are one people. The one people is 2 people.
It's not uncommon for women to be alike.
I think Charion has never
Woman
seen
X.
twins before.
The twins suddenly shift their focus to this young boy and they begin to scowl at him. What did you say?
I'm just saying, some women are like other women, and they're beautiful. And but don't worry about it. And you know, we didn't have much room for women's studies, but I took up everything I could when the school offered it.
Oh,
Oh.
you love women?
I can't get enough of
Name
Ring
7.
Michelle Obama.
This has now become a test for Tom Walker. 6 more to go, brother.
Nancy Pelosi. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Anthony Weiner's wife. Cleopatra.
One more.
Kitty Flanagan.
Very good. Noticeably absent from that list was your wife.
Yeah. Who you were looking at?
You've still got she, they listed somewhere.
Yeah, I know. And that's because of you, cunts.
Hey, twins.
Yes.
What were you doing in that river? You weren't even near the edge of it. It wasn't like you fell in. Like, what was it? What's the deal? Did you?
Don't ask any more questions, fat
All right,
man.
What?
I think we're just gonna have just a little ladies' little chin wag. Come with me, girls, and I put my wings around them. Don't worry about those fellas. You know how fellas go. I'm always traveling with these fellas, and I tell you what, it's nice to have a bit of girl chat.
So
now,
you're-
who do you think's handsome, and who do you think's not handsome?
So you're huddling with them underneath your wings, right?
Yeah.
Are you on their shoulders?
At this point,
Oh, I'm hovering. I'm like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
at this point,
Hitting us in the head.
at this point, the two twins begin to shift and morph.
Oh no.
And they both take on the form of Polywaddle. You have encountered doppelgangers in the river.
Oh,
More
so
like-
each of them is me. So there's
Yeah.
3 me's
Three,
now.
there's you, and then the two sisters
And do
are
I
also.
notice that?
2 people is 1
turn-
people is 3 people.
Turns out
Not
all women are the same.
Whoa.
And now it is the job of you realize that Arthur, you know this because you've studied so long in the academy. You know that doppelgangers are inherently evil, and they want to place mischief, and they want to kill and steal, and I guess become the people they're imitating. And you know immediately that they're a threat to you. But now, the rest of you have to work out which is the real Polywaddle.
I impart all that information to them.
Whoa.
And you won't believe it, they're awful.
Do they sound like me?
They sound exactly like you. They look exactly like you.
Oh, well, I'm the real Polywaddle.
Yes! No, I'm the real Polywaddle. I divorced a man.
No, I'm the real Polywaddle.
Oh, stop it! Obviously, it's me. These two are just copying me, which is flattering. Thank you, girls, but get your own look.
Well, that's exactly what a doppelganger would say, isn't it?
Yes!
Can I just, do I know, do doppelgangers assume knowledge of the person as well?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're just kind of guessing around. They're trying their best.
You've been traveling with her for ever so long, I assume. Why don't you ask something only your companion would know?
Yes,
no.
surely you guys would know something that only Polywaddle would know. You've been paying attention for 2 seasons, right? Eden, Tom, and Simon?
I'm just scared that I
What's
could
in
be
this one?
asking a question that Alex knows about Polywaddle, like
Yeah.
a father's name.
Yeah, honestly, I just came in this season. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, go ahead then. Why don't you say something about yourself
Hang
if
on.
you're such a Polywaddle?
Wait, but I don't know if these bloody men have been listening to what I say. You know what it's like, girls.
Oh,
I don't
we
mind.
do.
To
We
be honest,
know
it's
exactly
nice
what
to
it's
have,
like.
It's nice to have a few gals around. Let's just keep this going. It's nice.
I'd like to be one of the girls.
I'm going to ask a question. Which extremity of mine did I get cut off just a few days ago?
Do you want me to say the answer? Or?
And I hide behind a pole of the boat so you
I
can't
guess all
see.
3 have to say.
Yeah.
So at this point, let's do insight checks.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah.
You can roll for
Okay.
I'm
Oh, the
insightful.
boys are-
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Oh, wait. I don't know what. Well,
My doppelganger rolled a critical fail of 1. So she says, "Oh, your head."
I got a 21.
Why do you need to roll
you
it?
don't.
You
You're
won't
not
Oh.
But you can guess if you want.
Yeah.
What happened there was
I
Eden, I said to Eden, I don't think this is for you.
It was too late. I'd already rolled it. I'm not wasting a 19.
But you've already spoken, so you're probably going to say it out loud, aren't you?
Well,
You don't say it.
I could hear Ernie saying it.
Yeah.
I didn't say his penis. I didn't spoil it.
You would have though.
What did
What do
you
you mean?
what did your doppelganger roll?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, what did you roll, Polywaddle?
19.
So Polywaddle would know the answer, and she says penis, I guess.
Penis.
Excellent. Thank you for taking interest in my life.
I will also say penis.
Ah, it could be either of them.
Okay, I grabbed the one that said head, and I tuck it under my arm. I was like, this one's a fake.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
And I just put my 2 fingers pinched over its beak so it can't talk.
I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe we just kill that one.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
idea.
Well, then I
Alright.
just put my two
Stab it.
fingers on the
Come on,
beak
big fella.
holes. So then we're doing it together, and we're both culpable.
Oh, but you're being
dinner,
you're being
as dinner.
As dinner.
As dinner, yeah. No, as dinner, yeah.
So the duck chokes.
Demi, are you dinner or a duck?
I think Polly would fly in and peck you because she doesn't like to see herself being murdered.
Well, this one's a fake as well.
Okay,
Get her.
yeah, grab that one.
Stop it! No, it's just not very nice.
I got
They're
two ducks,
literally
one in
eating-
each hand.
We were just told by this little boy that they're completely evil and they're going to take. I feel like if we let this one go, it's good. Look at it, frothing from the mouth.
I'm fucking attacking that
Stab
one. What's
that
the armor
motherfucker.
class?
Okay, so the doppelganger is prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah,
armor class is
hits.
14.
Oh yeah, 2 hits.
Oh no.
Here we come. How much this sucker? 9 plus 6 plus 16 is, I don't know, dead?
Yeah, dead.
Yeah!
You
made
you were
it
able to
dead.
cut open, and you slice open the doppelganger, and immediately duck guts go everywhere. But as they spill onto your perfect pristine boat, they begin to morph and change, and suddenly they begin an ooze. But the problem is, the ooze begins to hiss and fizz
No!
because they are filled with acid.
Why would
They
you
are so
put
evil.
acid in a person? It doesn't make any sense. This is crazy. Why would you be full of acid? Oh, my boat. My beautiful boat. No!
Yeah. Do you want to go crazy as the other doppelganger?
Do I want to go crazy as it?
Yeah. You've just seen your twin doppelganger get murdered.
Yeah. Actually, I get
all-
that. I guess that does piss me off.
Are all doppelgangers twins?
No, just these two.
Or these
it-
one are actually like
Yeah.
more.
Some families have more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't like seeing that.
No, me neither.
No.
With her.
That's really annoying. That was my sister. Another duck.
Every woman is a sister to me.
Exactly.
We're going to have to kill all the women.
Are all women filled with acid?
The second doppelganger lunges at you, Arthur and Bortnam, and attacks you. They have a multiple attack. What's your armor class?
19 armor class.
They hit and.
Oh, I want to do a cutting word reaction to try and bring
They
that
do 8
down.
damage to you. Yes.
Oh, can I do? You got to
Yeah.
roll a d8 just to bring down whatever the attack roll
Yeah,
was.
maybe you didn't
and I
even
say,
hit.
8 minus 5, so it's 3 points of damage.
Oh. Okay, great. Perfect.
Polly Waddle, what do you do?
She's lunging to attack Arfan.
She's pecking at Arthur.
Oh, okay. I think I would try and stop that.
Okay.
So I'm going to fly at her and kind of try and knock her down out of the way.
Okay, that's a strength roll.
Yeah.
Beat 14.
I did not.
Okay, Arthur, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, well, discretion is the better part of valor. And I point to a badge that has like the top of a head emerging from behind a fence. And so I am going to
the Wilson
cower.
badge.
I'm going to, yeah, a Wilson badge. I'm going to cower behind a barrel.
That's your turn.
I will engage in stealth. I'm 17.
Dinner Munchabout, what do you do?
Oh, I guess I'm just gonna. How far away am I from the duck?
It's a small boat, so you're within range. You could,
Oh,
you could
okay.
grapple
Just
if you wanted.
Kick it.
What? You're gonna kick the duck?
Yeah.
It's a duck-sized duck.
Which duck?
Yeah. I'm gonna kick
Which
the duck
duck
that attacked Arfan.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I'm gonna kick it hard though.
Okay.
And here's my last. I only get one more thing in my EDC.
Yep.
Knife shoes.
If you want to have knife shoes,
Yes.
you need to take a turn to put them on. Because I don't think you were wearing knife shoes when you got in the
What do you
boat.
mean I'm not just wearing knife shoes?
Oh, so you've been wearing knife shoes the whole time?
Yeah, they're like Reebok pumps, and you just like have to like. I just hit.
Do you have to
my
pump
ankle.
the thing?
No,
to
I
make
just
the
hit my ankle onto the button, and they're knife shoes.
Oh, these are steampunk knife shoes.
Yes.
Okay, fine, I'll allow it. You gotta beat 14.
Okay, here we go.
It does make sense. It
What's
doesn't
the-
make sense to not wear your knife shoes.
Is there a modifier?
Yeah, it's strength.
Oh,
Or it's
okay.
it's attack roll, I guess, with knife shoes. We'll give you
Oh,
plus
okay.
1 with the knife
All
shoes. What was it? Didn't win? Okay, how bad did you go, though?
I did a 6.
That's bad enough that you kicked the boat and caused more damage to the boat.
No!
There is now water seeping through the acid and the floor of the
No!
boat from your knife shoes. Arthur and Bortnam, it's your turn again.
Ah, son of a bitch.
This doppelganger is attacking you.
Oh, is it attacking me? Well, I'm gonna kill it. No, I'm too concerned about my boat. I'm gonna physically try and put my body into the hole in the boat.
You're gonna try and be a human plug.
I'm gonna human plug. I feel like I could use my athletics to human plug.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Human.
I'll say for Arthur, it's not difficult as well because you are a big beanie guy. You've got a big 10.
Yeah. I get a 19 on my human plug roll.
Okay, so Arthur is able to put his fingers, toes, belly, and head into the various holes that are being burnt through.
Now my head is underwater. Is that what's happening?
No, maybe it's chin. Maybe chin.
Okay. Just my helmet sticking up. Success.
Okay, the doppelganger now, as you are now prone and unable
yes.
to defend yourself,
Yes.
the doppelganger attacks. What's your armor class?
19. Still 19.
You're fucked. The doppelganger has a multiple attack.
No.
It
Attack
makes
someone
two-
else.
Two melee attacks.
Attack
One
the
slams
virgin.
you. And this does 14 points of damage to
Ow.
Oh, look at that girl power.
you. Chariot and Valerian, your turn.
So it's quite clear which one is the bad duck.
Yes, the one that is attacking Arthur.
Okay.
True.
I'm gonna cast command.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say halt.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. She's got to beat like 10, I think. She fails that, and she stops immediately, belting Arthur.
Oh.
Now, this duck is the bad duck.
Yeah, good. That's
Does anyone have a pen?
Yes.
I'm writing it down.
We go and just like
Get a
do
Sharpie
big,
and-
yeah, just a big circle.
Yeah.
Bad.
Polly Waddle, you're up.
All right, I'm going to fly at her with my dagger in my beak.
What?
Not in my butt, Simon. Would you grow up?
Why aren't you using your human arms?
Oh yeah, I forget I have them. Okay. So I just painted my nails up in the duck nest.
Yeah, so you're using
I
your
didn't want to
beak.
get them.
Yes.
I didn't want to smudge them.
Absolutely.
So I'm flying up with her, and I'm going to try and stab her in the heart.
Wow. Okay, you have advantage because she
And
is.
I'm like, sorry, sister. And I rolled a 1.
You have advantage though because she is prone. So
Oh.
you get another roll.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, that hits. I got a 21.
Dang. Okay. Well,
I do a 9 damage.
You get to add your sneak attack too, which is all your d6s. But I don't want to tell you how to play your character or whatever.
But I
God
wanna sneak
forbid you fucking learn.
Oh yeah, take the fucking D&D advice from the guy who rolled himself onto the ground.
Yeah. Look, I have been forced to reduce myself to the level of this show. All right? I know very well how to play, and let me tell you, in my private life, I would do no such thing.
I could deal an extra. Oh, why didn't you tell me about this sooner, Eden?
Did you just figure out? You just figure out rogues do sneak attacks?
I can add an extra 9 to the number I said before.
Damn.
Technically, you should have been hiding beforehand. So.
No,
No,
that's
you had
fine.
advantage, it's good.
Okay, so you attack and are able to wrestle the doppelganger to the ground. Again, you stab it in the heart. It begins to immediately bleed and die everywhere. Again, the blood is acid.
No!
Hang, can I really quickly because it's dying? Can I do a real quick thing where I'm like going through all of the recent changes that
Yeah,
Doppelganger
of course.
did?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, hey, why did this do that to me?
I don't know why. Oh no, it's happening again.
Now I'm Jamaican.
Carry on. Doesn't like pigs.
And she dies, and the dragon friends find themselves sailing on Arfin Bortnam's foldable boat down the river westward towards Baldur's Gate. But, unfortunately, the boat is covered in acid. It's being eaten away. And even Arfin's great mass cannot plug all of the holes. How will our heroes find themselves in Baldur's Gate? Will the boat sink?
Probably.
Will Arthur, the annoying teenage boy, finally learn to respect his boat fellows?
I guess we'll have to find out, Michael.
And as the boat sails off into the sunset, you all take a long, hard look at yourselves and think, this could have gone smoother. And that's the end of this episode of Dragon Friends! We'll take a break and be back in like 10 minutes.
See you soon.
Thank you, everybody.